unnatural things that will make you very uncomfortable. If you manage to escape this level safely and reach level 19, it's called the upper area, which is the area above foreign houses. This place is very narrow, and the walls are made of wood, and the only source of light is a faint orange light. The problem is the amount of dust that can suffocate you or anyone who passes through this level. As for the creatures that live in this level, unfortunately, no one knows these creatures yet. But it is said that they are creatures that live in the darkness, because there are terrifying sounds coming from the darkness, as if there is a monstrous creature there. Generally, the exit of this level is a wooden door or a small staircase that you will find hidden somewhere there. Now, level 9. If you like chases, the place there is a large street with street lights, and this is the only source of light. This street is supposed to be somewhat dark, and there are abandoned houses there. What's scary is not the general atmosphere of the street and the dim light coming from the street lights. There are creatures that live in this darkness, and their movement is slow, but they see very well in the dark. These creatures are called the Wanderers, and they are not humans. They move between the abandoned houses slowly. But these are not the creatures you should fear. There are other creatures you should beware of. Creatures of the dark, shadow dwellers. They are supposed to be in the darkness, and their eyes are on you, watching you and waiting for you to get close to them in the darkness to prey on you. And there is a very important warning in this level. If you see any human, run, and don't go back or look at them, because there are no humans in this level. You will be the only one who sees them. Those you see are not humans. The last level of them, which is considered the most terrifying, is called the Infested, because the creatures in it are not joking. Besides, it is level 0, so since you are new to this world, you won't know what you are supposed to do. This place is very large and located underground, and the lights are behind the whole place, and there is something like water on the ground, and this water is drinkable. You don't understand where it comes from, whether from the fog in the place or from a water leak. Of course, anyone who comes out of level 0 will drink this water because they are very thirsty. But I don't advise you to drink from it, because there is a creature from the creatures of this level called the Smilers, which is a skeleton with its head pulled down a bit, and its color is black. This creature has the characteristic that it can merge with the water and mix with it, and prey on those who come to drink from this water. Generally, this level is not scary or frightening as long as the light is on. But as soon as the light goes out, the creature, the Hounds, appears. This creature is humanoid and walks on its hands and feet, and its eyes are completely white. This creature does not like the light, and it does not like you either. So, if you are lucky enough to see it, don't look it in the eye. If you meet it normally, act as if you didn't see it. But if you look it in the eye, you're finished. Oh, and by the way, remember that there are supposed to be no children in this level. So if you see a child far away with their back to you, or a child with their hand on their cheek crying, run, just run. This is because they are not children, and they are not human creatures. And if they catch you and find you, they will torture you in a way you can't imagine. So, my friend, this whole story raises the question, is this place real? And have people entered this place and come out to tell about these things? Let's consider the theories that have emerged about this place. The first theory says that this place was created by the American government for secret, undisclosed experiments. You know, America is known for conducting unusual tests and having secret locations with strange things, like Area 51, which we've discussed before. There is some evidence that supports this theory, but still, my friend, the scale of the creatures and underground rooms described seems exaggerated. This theory is believed by many people in America, who are convinced that the backrooms exist and that the government is responsible for their creation, although the method of entry remains unknown to the public. Have you heard of the backrooms? These strange maze-like places? This place? Is it truly another dimension inhabited by terrifying, bizarre creatures? And if someone were to find themselves there, could they ever escape? In May 2019, a post appeared on the website 4chan. The post asked, "What is the most disturbing and unsettling image you've ever seen?" People began sharing photos of strange and terrifying places, images of incomprehensible things. Among them was a picture of interconnected rooms with a disturbing yellow lighting. At first, people thought it was just a normal picture, but the chilling comment accompanying the image simply stated, "If you're not careful, one day you might find yourself in this place, lost in 6 million square miles of this bizarre land with damp carpets and that unsettling, terrifying yellow light. You'll find yourself in the backrooms." The anonymous poster also wrote that you would start hearing voices, whispers, things talking to you, even though there's no sound source nearby. So, what is the truth of the backrooms? And if someone truly enters, can they ever escape? How do you even get there? Ever since that photo and comment spread, people have been asking these questions, and there were no answers until the story of the backrooms emerged. The story goes that one day, at some point, you might touch something specific, or enter a seemingly normal place and do something specific, and suddenly find yourself transported to this place, the backrooms, this mysterious room. The place is exactly like a maze, perhaps larger than any maze you can imagine. Is it a parallel universe or another dimension? You've seen those films that talk about this topic. The backrooms is exactly like them. Countless rooms, all different sizes, but they all share the same disturbing yellow light and damp carpet that feels like it has some kind of substance or water on it, but it's neither water nor anything known. Even the wallpaper has the same print and the same yellow tint. The place may seem normal and not scary at first, but you're in a huge maze with no food or drink. The problem is that you'll start hearing voices of people around you, but there's no one there. What's frightening about this place isn't that you'll die of hunger or thirst. This place is designed to drive you insane, to push you to the brink of madness. When you focus on the yellow color and the walls, you feel like there are insects, but there's nothing there. Besides, the lighting itself emits a disturbing sound that messes with your mind. This entire place has only one exit, a certain staircase located somewhere on the wall, but the chances of reaching it are almost zero. This is because the rooms themselves are not static. Their positions are constantly changing, being rearranged periodically. Even if the rooms were static, can you imagine just one exit in millions of rooms? It's like looking for a needle in a haystack, let alone the fact that they move every now and then, and you yourself are moving within these rooms. What's even more terrifying is that you don't know all the forms of the creatures that exist in this place, but it's highly likely that there are different creatures, but mostly no one has come out of the place alive to describe their appearance. Every exit you find in this place will take you to a more difficult level. This place has over 1,000 different levels, and keep in mind that the yellow level with the disturbing light is considered a very low level compared to what you might encounter inside. This is because every level has specific creatures guarding it, and they are supposed to kill you if they find you. The levels are numerous, but there are a few that are the most famous in the back rooms. Level 5 is called the Hotel. As its name suggests, it consists of corridors with dim lighting, and it looks like a calm and beautiful place. However, if you focus on the curtains, you'll find terrifying scenes. In this level, every time you walk, you find yourself back in the same place, the same starting point. The most important thing in this place is the creatures that exist there. Creatures that resemble humans perfectly, wearing uniforms and walking slowly and formally in the hotel. If these creatures feel that you want to escape, they will kill you. Or if they feel that you are too disturbing and open too many doors in the place, even if you decide to remain silent and very calm. It's difficult because there are whispers that will whisper in your ear. In the place, unseen creatures that speak in your ear constantly. They are called the Whispers, and they will keep whispering to you. And you keep hearing that you will die, and that you don't have much time left until you do reckless actions and lose your mind from fear. The place also has unseen creatures like ghosts or demons, but you can see their movement if you throw something at them. If you make a move unintentionally, you will see. The second theory suggests that this is another dimension, a dimension different from the one we inhabit. You're likely familiar with the theories of multiple dimensions, and this other dimension may not abide by our laws of physics. So, if this is truly another dimension, is it impossible for unknown creatures to exist there? Do you even believe in the existence of other dimensions and strange creatures inhabiting them? Do you think the numerous films exploring the concept of dimensions were created because people have actually reached these dimensions? The third theory states that all of this is just a hoax, that the backrooms don't exist, and that the whole thing, starting with the original picture, is fake. Someone simply found the picture online, manipulated the lighting, and posted it with a fabricated story. The evidence supporting this theory is the lack of any subsequent photos or videos taken by anyone inside the backrooms. However, some argue that mobile phones don't function in this dimension or place, and that the original picture was an anomaly. They argue that the reason no one has filmed or photographed the place from inside and escaped is because mobile phones don't work there, except perhaps on one specific level. Moreover, most of those who enter are believed to have perished inside, making the original image the only evidence available. So, regardless of which theory is correct, I personally remain unconvinced. However, the backrooms phenomenon is far more widespread than you might imagine. There are games, entire YouTube channels dedicated to the backrooms, and the topic is vast. For me, this topic is similar to the SCP Foundation, with many stories surrounding this place. In the end, I'd like to hear your opinion. Are you convinced of the existence of the backrooms and its reality? Let me know what you think. And of course, we had to cover this topic due to over 5,000 requests to discuss the backrooms. So, please share your thoughts.